If you're sad and you know it, stick around. If you're sad and anxious, stick around. If you're sad and anxious and freaking tired and confused, and this is probably for you because I'm feeling your energy. I had to stop everything I'm doing and get this deck to find out what you need to know at this time to help you feel a little better and get you through this yuck of a day whenever you're seeing this. Remember, there's a lot of planetary stuff that's shifting. There's a lot of energetic stuff going on. If you don't know what Schumann's resonance is, it's literally like a frequency that affects everybody. There's a lot going on, so I want you to try to find even the simplest basic stuff that can bring you joy and make you smile and laugh, even if it feels like nothing. Watch a show that when you were a kid brought you joy or something like that, okay? Because sometimes it's white knuckling it until you get through to the next day. That's all you can do. And I'm here to say, not only do I understand what that feels like, not only do I know what it feels like to have that burning through your veins and not know how to get it out, but I also know what it feels like to wake up the next day, look around and go, wow, thank God I didn't tap out on the world because of how I felt yesterday. All right? 1, 2, 3 on my clock as I say that. Every time you're really, really sad, really, really depressed, and you're hearing those horrible liar statements in your head that you're believing, call it a liar. Tell it to shut the fuck up. Tells you you're not worth it, or, you know, people would be better off without you. Shut the fuck up. See how good that feels? Because there is a negative energy entity that will always pop up and whisper lies in your head. It's its only job. But you know what the rest of your job is? To tell it to shut the fuck up. All right? You can envision a cage and kick it into the cage, because I promise you, PETA don't give a fuck if you beat the crap out of the liar voice, all right? Because it's been beating the crap out of you. And we don't tolerate bullies, do we? Not even from a liar voice in your head. 222 as I said that. Now, it's so much easier to say all that than actually be able to get yourself above water instead of drowning in it. I get that also. I love you, whether it feels true or not. I am sending you so much energetic hugs with consent. Please, please, please. If you feel that the world would be better without you, realize the liar voice is in control. Kick it the fuck out of your driver's seat. Ask your spiritual team and ancestors to help you get through it, to win and overcome against the voice. Because it's not that important, and it's never right. It's like letting the muscle memory be in the driver's seat. Muscle memory has 0 IQ. You tell it to take a test, it takes the test, wipes its fucking nose on it, and hands it back all excited. I did it! No, it didn't. Same thing with a liar voice. It's a fucking moron. All it does is pick up the things that you haven't healed yet and yell it back at you until you're in submission of it. That ain't right. So right now, we're going to take time to recover from all of it. 333, as I said it. And to work on forgiveness. Forgiveness of self. And no. Hear me out. The people that did you dirty, you don't have to forgive them, hug them, kiss them, let them back in your life. Fuck nah. Okay? I need you to work on forgiving yourself for what you tolerated, what you allowed, what you had to deal with, what you had to do just to survive to get to this point. Forgive yourself for believing the liar voice. Forgive yourself for allowing any of it to permeate for even a second within you. I beg your forgiveness. Behalf on all of those that should have apologized to you. And I know it's not the same. And no, I don't have to. But I love you. And I want you to recover from this. Because they don't get to win over you in your life. Do you hear me? I'm fucking clear on this. And you better hear it. No one and nothing gets to win over you and your own life. Meaning, you take every opportunity to look for every possible sign to get you through every single thing to the peaceful resolution that your soul deserves. Because success is around the corner, and there are tons of very helpful people that will love you and want to help you. Whether it's listen to you, rant or cry, or distract you, or make you laugh, I promise you, whatever the situation, it will improve. Part of it is certain things were not at the right time that you actually need them. But also, it's realizing that if you can determine the negative statements that wind up being in your head as the liar voice, if you can determine that moment and go, whether it feels true or not, I'm not going to listen to that ever again. When it pops up, no matter how bad it feels, taking a moment and realizing I have a wound that needs healing. That's all this is. And realizing they don't get to win over your life, whoever they are. Parents, coworkers, friends, enemies, exes. None of the labels matter. It could be demons from hell. And I'll still say the same thing to you, my love. They don't get to win over your life. And by allowing it to be a truth, they're winning. They can win over their own life, but they can't. That's why they've been messing with yours. That's why they were cruel. That's why they were sabotaging. That's why they were hateful, or whatever's going on that's making you feel like you're drowning in it. The situation will improve. Keep looking for the signs. See this as an opportunity to be the phoenix, to rise up out of what kicked you down, whoever it was, whatever it was. Realize that everything that isn't working out is because it was being manifested to you, from your woundedness. And when you are allowing things in with the wrong, misguided understanding, of course it's not going to be great. Of course it's not going to be awesome. Take this time and go, whatever they said about me isn't true, and I'm going to prove it to myself. Not them, myself. And if you're like, no, I don't know how I'm supposed to prove that. You prove it by getting up every day. By not tapping out on this world. By realizing they wouldn't bother being dicks to you if you weren't a chef's kiss. Somebody doesn't want you to hear this. Whether it's a negative voice, whether it's a low frequency deity, entity, demon, frenemy, it doesn't matter. They don't want you to rise up out of this because it makes them feel good if you are suffering. So why are you allowing it? Little tough love moment, but baby, they're not right. They just want to win over you, and they're not allowed. So says I to you. Now that's a truth too. No one's allowed to win over your life but you. So when you feel these hard times, go, no, I'm not tolerating that shit. No, I'm not going to stop working towards my incredible future. And you can sit around and wait, but I am not going to stay there any longer. I am going to remain positive and do everything I need to do because I absolutely trust my spiritual team, myself, the universe, that it's all working out for my highest good, no matter how bad it might feel. And I am going to choose a new direction, away from the toxic people. I'm going to take action right now in every moment of my day so that I'm always ready for the opportunities and to say no every time I need to every type of hater. I'm going to meditate and relax and absorb what the universe, what my spiritual team is trying to tell me so that I can, within the next few months, have my life be so different. I think back on these moments and go, thank God I didn't tap out. Thank the universe I didn't tap out, because so much good was waiting for me on the other side. You just walk down a weird path. Now you're going to go back onto your own path that you're meant to and not let anybody stop you. You hear me? I love you way too much for you to be tolerating this nonsense. So it's time for a change. And you're going to start changing it right now with what you allow yourself to think, believe, and be. Maybe book a private reading.